Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos todos a mi canal. ¿Cómo están todos, todas, lo que sea? Aquí les traigo un nuevo videito. I already did the removal process off camera, you guys, just because you guys already seen it so many times that I was like, I'm not doing it today because I know for a fact, oh, excuse me, this is gonna be a long video. This video only will show my tip application, my tip prep, the acrylic application, and the filing. The design is a whole nother thing. So it was 88 degrees in my nail room. So you guys, right now, as this video was being recorded, it was around 7 a.m. when I started, and it was already a little bit warm. So whatever, you know. Once the day started progressing, this is the word I want to use, I started getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So I had to turn my fan on because I currently do not have an AC and I cannot afford one at this moment. So that's what happened. The reason why I took forever on this set, you guys, was because I had to pick up small beads. So you're gonna notice that when I start picking up small beads, I'm applying it in small portions because it was setting super fast, like instantly fast. There was a point where I think I put too much acrylic in one of my nail beds and it got hot instantly. As soon as I was done molding it, it got hot and then it was dry. That's how fast the acrylic was drying. So I was using a lot of monomer on my brush in order for me to be able to manipulate the acrylic right away. Once I started, you know, like dealing with it and everything, like again, I say all the time, train yourself to work in whatever environment with whatever product. So as soon as I started, I was working with it, and then I got the hang of it, and it became easy for me to work the acrylic with this hot weather. So it was just picking up more liquid, smaller beads, and I was able to manipulate it perfectly to the point, you guys, that I feel 100% honest that I applied my acrylic so well. Filing did not take no time for me. Usually I take another hour just filing both hands, and I was shocked that I was done in 15-20 minutes filing both hands. And I was like, they were already super shaped. I only had to seal my cuticles and quick little cleanup, and that's it. The only nails that stressed me out were the Starfish nails, which are going to be my ring fingers, because if I would have known that I could have soaked the Starfish to soften it up, I did not know it could get soft, but I wouldn't have broken some of the corners for it to be laying perfectly on my nail, if I make any sense. But oh well, for next time. I did, oh my god, you guys, I feel like, I don't know, these nails individually on their own are a set, if I make any sense, because I kept imagining several sets just looking at these nails, like with just the octopus tentacles, with the starfish, with the 3D starfish, with the 3D conch and seashell. My mind was just going everywhere with this set. I wanted pink, I wanted orange, I wanted the teal color, I wanted water effect, I wanted a bunch of stuff on these nails. Texture, I wanted clusters, rhinestones, pearls, gold. Oh, excuse me. So this is where it send me. Oh my gosh, excuse me, sorry. Every time I record these voiceovers is when I have time. Like right now, it's morning time. I have an hour for my first hair color appointment. Today I have no nails, and oh no, she is getting hair and nails done. So I'm drinking my coffee, so probably that's why I feel like I need to like burp or hiccup, because I do the voice. Sometimes I do the voiceover right after I have my breakfast. So, okay, I lost track. But yes, this time around I took my time really shaping these nail tips. I never take this much time shaping nail tips and stuff like that, but I wanted square nails, not significantly super square, but not really coffin. So they're just like a tapered square nail, slim square. But I don't know why. Every week when I'm working, I always sharpen my edges, so I end up making these nails looking like coffin nails. So, but everyone loves my nails, you guys. Everyone was like, you did that, because it's I never wear colors like this, like, you know, like princessy pink and girly. I don't know how to explain it, you guys. This is just reminding me of the Little Mermaid. This nail set, if anyone recreates this nail set, I will use red instead of orange, and I would have used purple instead of pink, and that would instantly make this a Little Mermaid set. You know, even the tentacles, I could have done the tentacles black and the octopus legs black, and then, you know, like the little tentacles, or what are they called, the little sucky things, the little plungers they got on their legs. Well, I'm assuming tentacles. And then I would have done those purple, and that would have made it look like Ursula. Yeah. Wow. And then even the clams, the clam and the conch, I could have done the clam part. Or is he no, he's a crab. Ah! Yeah, I'm over here looking like, I would recreate the set like that. If I had to recreate this set, I would literally replace the purple. Replace the pink, the hot pink with purple, and replace the orange with red. Yeah, I would have done. If you think about that, this would totally have been a Little Mermaid set. It would have been giving Ariel and Ursula. Funny. Damn, now I'm thinking about it. What if I just recreate this set and do it like that in those colors? Or I could even do it, you know what, I'm not even gonna say nothing, because my mind is going everywhere with this set. I am using a Not Polish hot pink. This is my favorite hot pink to use from Not Polish. And then I'm using my chisel neon orange color. I'm not in my nail room, so I do not know the names or so I know a lot of you hate that I haven't been filling my description box, you guys. I just been really busy, super busy. Like, I have a life. And imagine, my life consists of this. Let me tell you guys literally what my schedule is from Monday through Friday. We wake up early in the morning, 4:30 to 5:30 a.m. Just depends, I guess. Sometimes we don't listen to the alarm. I don't have to worry about getting up really until he gets up, because he's gonna go shower, and then I have to go prep his lunch, make his breakfast, coffee. I also make my breakfast and my coffee. I start doing some type of cleanup, like wash any dishes I left from the night before, clean the table. So by the time he leaves, I already have that cleaned up, and I just have to sweep and mop. And then I feed my cats. Feeding my cats and cleaning the litter box, I do that way before I start breakfast, because I don't want them to go make a mess anywhere, because my cats have to have their litter box cleaned morning, night, and sometimes midday. Look how hot it was in Hayward. Oh my god, almost 90 degrees. I bet you it hit 90 degrees by 2 p.m. because this was around 12 when I started doing the acrylic application. But imagine, you guys, that's my schedule. let me repeat it again because we started it all crazy. I wake up, I make the bed, I pick up any dirty clothes we left on the ground from changing to pajamas from the night before. You know, obviously walk downstairs, clean the litter boxes, feed my kitties, because if not, they're just bothering me the whole morning. You guys, they're crying, chasing me around everywhere, scratching on my legs because they're hungry. Then I go to the kitchen. I start prepping his lunch, having his lunch. So I'll make him whatever we had from last night, or a sandwich, and put some snacks, drink, and everything. And I just leave it on the table so he can just pick it up and go. I make our breakfast. I make my coffee, his coffee, and both the same breakfast. It's always something we can eat it with our hands, like a sandwich, burrito, bagel, something like that. And then from there, he's still upstairs getting ready. I start washing dishes, cleaning my kitchen table. So I have a whole routine I have in the morning, you guys. So when I sit, like currently right now, I am sitting at my table doing this voiceover for you guys. So this is what I do, like in between everything. So my first client today is going to be 8 a.m. She is doing hair color touch up. So it's a bleach touch up, toner. I'm glad she doesn't blow dry or flat iron. She leaves her natural curls. And we are doing her 4XL nails. She's getting 4XL nails. And you know what? Let me get my camera ready. I think I'm going to record that set because she's the only client I have today. So I don't got to worry about rushing or whatever. Because, yes, I need to prep that phone today. What else? And yeah, that's what I do. So, like currently right now, I'm doing the voiceovers. So by the time I start sweeping my living room, my kitchen, and mopping, this video is saving to my phone, and then I upload it to YouTube. So that's how my days go, you guys. Well, this is a video day, so I keep looking at my acrylic on this hand. I'm just like, I can't believe, like, these nails are crazy. I was in love with them. I just kept staring at them. So I tried to do this water method, you guys. I don't know what I did wrong. I assume that probably I should have used a daughter and not this way. Because I think with a daughter, you are able to touch all the way to the acrylic, to the nail bed, not the nail bed, to the base. And you know, I was just floating this, tapping the top. And then I started swirling. I'm like, I don't like this shit. So I didn't even care how it came out. But imagine if it would have actually looked like how it's supposed to, you guys. I was like, why is it not working for me? Why isn't I doing nothing? I was like, you know what? I don't care. Because it was so hot in here. I was sweating. Look at my table towel. It wasn't even staying wet. Especially because I had the fan blowing all on it. But I needed the fan on me, you guys. This paper towel irritated me so much. I bet it's going to irritate some of y'all. That's why I kept putting my brush on top of the paper towel. But this is the color I used. The House of Supplies brand Nail Gang gel polishes. Before I cured the second layer of gel polish, I did put powder over it and I buffed the sides a little, because I've had situations where the acrylic lifted off of the whole gel. I know it doesn't happen all the time, but it has happened once or twice. So I had to make sure that nothing was gonna lift, okay? So then I made this pink, you guys. I've already told you guys millions of times, any nudes or pinks that I have on this video are almost basic, are gonna be made by me, mixed by me. So the way I make my nudes is I purchase, I'm gonna say it again because I always say this, is Lunar Dust pigments. You can find those on Amazon. I have them linked in my Amazon storefront. I need to keep reminding myself to link the Amazon storefront because I have my this Dap and Dish tagged on there. I have the monomer I'm currently using. I have a lot of stuff tagged on there that I actually use on a regular basis in a lot in a lot of my videos. So I use those pigments. I purchase any nude, you guys, any nude that looks like a neutral shade or a cool shade. And to make the pink, just mix but mix a little bit. Start with a little bit. Don't go crazy, because the pigments, when you put a little bit, they stay like a normal cover acrylic. But once you start putting more and more of the pigment, it starts looking shimmery, metallically. So yeah. But play around with pigments. A lot of stuff that I have, like the glitters, I mix myself. Most of the glitters I have mixed myself. All the glitters that I don't mix are actually from the brand Glam and Glitz. I have hella Glam and Glitz glitters because I think they're cute. Nobody really talks about Glam and Glitz anymore, you guys. They used to be popping at one point. A lot of people hate the quality of their acrylics, but actually I love them. I like them. I've always try to use anything, like they're super affordable. I was able to buy, the first time I purchased from them, I think I was buying 8 shades at a time when they were really popular. So I have a lot of acrylics. I mean, they still work. I don't know if they have a shelf life, but they've been working for me still. And anyways, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I think this has been the craziest set I've done in my life. A lot of work, a lot of detail. I'm still working on that video for you guys. So I'm working on the video of the pricing. I get a lot of questions about how much I charge you guys. And I'm just confused on why is it hard for you to price anything? Or what do you... let me know below. What's the struggle you have with prices? What is it that worries you? What is it that you're not understanding? Why don't you know how much to charge? Is it because of social media and everybody posting that they charged 1,000 nails or they paid $1,000? I mean, but yeah, I seen a lot of videos where people are saying they're paying $1,000 for their nail sets, or saying that they're charged $500 and up. Trust me, you guys, whatever price they show, don't bash them. If that's what they charge, that's what they charge. If that's what they value themselves at, that's what they value themselves at. You should not be judging anyone on how much they charge. It doesn't matter if they charge too cheap. It doesn't matter if they charge too expensive, or however you say it. It's like, I'm always being told that I'm not charging enough for my work. But then I'm like, oh, trust me, I feel like I'm charging just fine. Don't worry about me, sweetheart. But a lot of clients have paid me way more than what I charged them, just because they feel like I'm doing a lot and not charging them enough. So that's on them. I charge based on the products I use, the amount of time I take. I'm gonna just say this: I've never taken more. At least now that I'm more experienced, now that I've been doing nails for 13, 14 plus years now, I can is it to predict, or basically if someone shows me a picture of a nail set, I already know what I need to do. I already know what I'm gonna charge, and I already kind of know a base amount of processing time that I need to book that set. So any set that is, let's say, from short up to 7XL, I can tell you how long I will take. From the shortest set, I can take 30 minutes, and that's talking about starting with base, a solid base, clear, pink, white, whatever. In a short set, it could be the least amount of time, 30 minutes, and as the lengths go up, it can take up to 4 hours. And that's the basic sets, not like, how can I say it? Like for me, if they want 3D on each nail, okay, now that's something crazy. Ain't nobody gets 3D on each nail like that. Well, yeah, they do. I have clients that have. But usually when they get a lot more stuff on top of the nails, it's less stuff on the base. It's usually like an ombre base or glitter base or jelly base. If you know what I'm saying, like I'll take a less amount on the acrylic application and more amount of the 3D. So it's always, you know, like we can talk about that in the price video. So just comment down below, let me know what you guys think. I am also gonna do a quote or checklist of the price of this nail set that I did, like how much I would have charged someone if I would have done this set on them. So that will be done in that price list video, so I can tell you guys a price breakdown, because trust me, nail supplies are not expensive. The only reason why they would be expensive is because you're not charging enough. Every powder you get is gonna make you profit. Every single powder. Like for example, the D&D powder I just purchased, it was $8 for an ounce, right? You know how many sets I'm gonna get out of that powder? I'm not using the whole jar. Like, think about it, you guys. There was a fly in my nail room that's gonna make itself present here and there in this video. Just letting you know. That fly was not budging. It was just bugging me, sitting on my forehead, sitting on my head, sitting on my arm, sitting on my nail table. But I was like, I need to finish this set. It's too hot for me to focus on this damn fly. But I gotta go, you guys. I've been talking halfway through this video. Enjoy the video. I've been trying to use smaller brushes. Look at me. I've actually am in love with this brush. I love it. It goes super thin at the tip and is firm like I like him in the belly of the brush. I purchased this at my local beauty supply in Oakland. So it was $16. I was like, for the price, let me take it. But yeah, okay, you guys, I need to start cleaning, uploading this video for you guys, and then oh my god, on Friday morning or Friday afternoon, or that's the day I will post a price video. So right now I'm just working on it, editing it. You guys know that my speaking skills is awful, but yes, I will try and post that video Friday. If I don't get it up Friday, is because I am not finished with it. I might post it Saturday or Sunday, so stay tuned. And if you have any questions, literally ask me any questions, doubts you have about pricing, because I can answer those in that video. If I don't get any questions, then I'm just gonna show you prices, show you how much I would charge for my set, and that's it. I'm not gonna go deep into other stuff if you guys don't ask me anything. Okay, you guys, I'm out. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Enjoy the video, and yes, bye bye. Hola chicas, chicos, estoy aquí de vuelta con otro videito de uñas. Aquí estoy haciendo unas uñas inspiradas por el mar, con joyas, perlas. Traté de hacer el efecto de agua, no me salió, ni modo, para la otra. Este set está inspirado por el mar, por las estrellas del mar, por los pulpos, burbujas, perlas. Y sí, ajá. No tengo mucho de qué hablar, la verdad, en este video. Porque estas uñas me tomaron, no les miento, creo que me tomaron unas 8 o 10 horas. Pero no en el mismo día. Porque el primer día me acuerdo que estaba... No sé ni cuántas horas me han de haber tomado. Porque me las empecé en un sábado. Me las empecé el sábado y eran las 7 de la mañana cuando empecé. Cuando terminé de aplicarme el acrílico ya eran como las 3, 4 de la tarde. Y nomás me apliqué el acrílico, el diseño y me las limé. Ya el siguiente día fue cuando me empecé a hacer el diseño de encima, de hacerme el 3D y aplicarme las piedras y todo eso. Eso fue el siguiente día. Y ese día me tomé nomás con la aplicación. Empecé también como a las 7 de la mañana y fui terminando como a la 1, 2 de la tarde. Y estaba haciendo mucha calor. No estaba tratando de apurarme para no sudar y no acelerarme el corazón, porque estaba haciendo un calorón. Este día estuvo a 88 aquí de donde soy. Bueno, no donde soy, donde vivo, que es en Hayward, California. Estaba a 88 y el acrílico se estaba secando de volada. Tuve que cambiar una brocha más grande para que estuviera bien mojada, pero de ratito luego se secaba todo el monómero que estaba en la toalla de tan caliente que estaba. Y luego tenía ¿cómo se llama? El abanico prendido, porque no, hombre, parecía sauna el cuarto de las uñas. Ahora tengo que guardar y ahorrar para un aire acondicionado, porque se estaba secando demasiado rápido. El acrílico estaba rejuntando estaba agarrando así puras perlas chiquitas y bien húmedas, porque se estaban secando en cuanto las embarraba. Como ahí ya no pude hacer más. Era todo lo que podía hacerle. Ya estaba básicamente media seca. Pero fíjense que me gustó la aplicación, porque sentí que apliqué todo el acrílico bien parejito y bien bonito, que casi no duré nada limando. Dije, hoy tengo que hacer esta aplicación de siempre. Pero era porque el acrílico se estaba secando rapidísimo. Estaba rejuntando unas perlas bien chiquitas, pero la brocha estaba bien húmeda para que no se secara pronto. Porque en cuanto la embarraba ya se estaba secando y ya no la podía mover para ningún otro lado. Bueno, no tengo mucho que decir, chicas, en este video. Solo que tengo que subir la parte 2 en otro video, porque este video estuvo larguísimo. Y tengo otro video que viene en camino, muchos me preguntan por mis precios, y pues dije, pues hay que decirles, ¿no? Hay que demostrarles. Voy a hacer un video que tiene que ver que cuánto cobro, cómo lo cobro. No sé si voy a explicar por qué lo cobro así, pero háganme preguntas. Si no me hacen preguntas sobre eso, yo nomás voy a decir mis precios y voy a usar mis uñas como un ejemplo de cómo lo cobré, y ya, y no voy a decir más detalles. Si no me dicen, no voy a hacer más. Háganme unas preguntitas si tienen preguntas de cómo cobrar, o qué es lo que se les estresa, o por qué se les hace complicado cobrar, porque uno sabe lo que les cuesta las cosas, ¿sí me entienden? Si tienen alguna pregunta, nomás déjenme aquí abajo en los comentarios y yo se las respondo. Ok, chicas, ya me tengo que ir porque tengo una cita a las 8 de la mañana y ya tengo media hora antes de que llegue. Tengo que barrer y trapear antes de que llegue mi cita, porque le voy a hacer un tinte y las uñas. Y pues no queremos estar complicándonos la vida. Nos vemos a la próxima y disfruten el video y esperen para parte 2. Adiós, nos vemos.